Who really want war? Who really want to spar with a beast? Race hell, someone better call in a priest. Pardon my speech, but I'm hotter than the devil when I'm high up on the level that a god couldn't reach. I'm a damn.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my roster, my updated roster as of right now, as well as the best abilities to use in Madden 21 to give you guys the best performance as far as your players go. So, but before we get into that, before we get into my roster, if you guys haven't already subbed to the channel, hit the sub button, turn your notifications on, and at the end of this video, hit the like if you enjoyed it. And also leave a comment letting me know what you think. Maybe these abilities aren't something that you guys use. If you have any specific questions about these abilities, feel free to ask them. I try to respond as much as I can. And yeah, let's get into it. So as far as my roster goes, you guys can see we're 91 overall. I have about 4 million coins. I'm waiting for the 50 to come out Friday. I got Michael Vick and Lamar. So left-handed, right-handed, we'll talk about that. Barry Sanders, Reggie Bush, Bo Jackson, Juice Check. This is for the Ravens theme team, just so they can get that extra speed. We have Calico, Cooks, Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, and then Andre Johnson. From left to right on the line, Walter Jones, Deal, Frederick, Evans, and Lode Holt. My tight ends, I just replaced Mark Andrews, who I've dropped a ton of passes with Jimmy Graham. And then we have Finley, who I still think is the best, but we're trying Jimmy Graham out right now. As you can see, the backups are Ravens, like base golds and whatnot. Using those for the theme team. I'll show you my abilities. My chemistries in just a second. All right, in the secondary, at safety, we got Atwater, Jamal Adams, User Simmons. Adrian Wilson plays in the box for me if he plays. And then at linebacker, we got LT, Adalius Thomas. These guys are on my line actually when I run nickel. Sam Mills doesn't play. I don't use linebackers, but those are my linebackers. Doomerville doesn't play. Again, Ravens theme team. At cornerback, we got Byron Jones, Honey Badger, Dion, Rod Woodson, Denzel Ward. Really good in man. I actually played Denzel Ward at free safety recently, so it's gone well. That experiment has gone pretty well. D-line, I use Richard Seymour if people are just running. I'll bring him in, put him at D-tackle. I'll go like to a real heavy defensive line. Leroy Glover, Bryant Young, Aaron Donald. I've just upgraded him yesterday, actually. Okoye, Reggie White, who's been a monster, and then Justin Smith. So there's my roster. My kicker is going to be Morton Anderson. I want to talk about my chemistries real quick. So I got Go Deep at tier 7, Lockdown at tier 5. Ravens at 25 out of 30. 25 out of 50 basically. This adds +1 to everyone with Ravens. So like Barry Sanders, you can put any team on him. He gets that +1 speed. And as you can see, this Barry Sanders is at 94 speed with Brawler 40 out of 40 and the Ravens chem activated. As you can see, Brawler 46 out of 40. Play fake. I use play fake because play fake on this player right here, specifically Calico, it gets him to 90 medium route run, and when 90 is the threshold for your routes. So on those medium routes, he's gonna run those better than someone with 89. All right, so that's why I do play fake on just a few people. You get it to 5, it'll bump up by 1. All right, so that's what we have. All right, let's talk about the abilities. So my opinion on the best abilities that you guys should be using in Madden 21. So we'll start off with O-line and D-line. All right, so O-line, I feel that it's a necessity to have edge protector on your O-line. So if you go here, you're gonna see both of my tackles edge protector, and only costs 1 ability point. This is a direct counter to edge threat on defense. So I think edge threat is really good to have too. I'll explain that in just a second, but edge protector for 1 ability point, you can't beat that. So I think that is 1000% where you should start. You want your tackles to really be able to block as good as they can, and edge protector is going to allow that. So I put 1 on both of my tackles. On the flip side, defensively, I think edge threat for me up until this point, edge threat is a must, because if my opponent doesn't have edge protectors, you're going to run across people like when you're playing weekend league, when you're playing head-to-head seasons, these guys, there's going to be some people that don't have edge protector, and if you have edge threats, they are just going to eat. They're pretty much guaranteed to get pressure throughout the game, multiple times. I would say at least 3 to 5. I would say 3 to 5 times in a game. These guys with edge threat, if they're going against people with no edge protectors, they're going to cause some hurries, sack the quarterback, hit the quarterback on the throw, all that. So edge threats for 3 AP, I feel like are a necessity as well on the defensive side. I would go with 2 edge threats, 2 edge pros. So the thing is about edge threats, they cost 3 AP, so that's 6 already on defense. Now, we'll just stay on the defensive side of the ball. What I'm doing and what you guys are going to see right now is the current meta is bench press. So I run nickel. I run 3 bench press cornerbacks out there. And now what bench press does, so man-to-man was already good. What bench press does is when, say, Deion Sanders presses a receiver at the line, when this ability activates, that receiver is not only going to be fatigued after the play, but during the play. He's going to run his route slower. He's going to just look slower as is. And when you have someone like Deion Sanders who's 96 speed, if he wins if his ability activates, there's like 0 chance that person is going to get open on the play. Like 0 chance, because he's already faster than everyone on offense for the most part. And when he wins his press, he's gonna run. Those receivers, they lose like 5 speed. I would say, like they're just slow. So bench press is a must, especially for 1 ability point at this point. So I run 3 of them. I run them on my 2 outside corners and my nickel. So you're gonna see Deion, Rod Woodson, and Byron Jones have it. The reason you don't see Denzel Ward with it, even though he has really good man-to-man, is like I said, I've been playing him at safety. So there's 3 bench press. There's 2 edge threats. So that's already 9 on defense. And the last but not least on the defensive side that I feel is a must right now is Acrobat for your user. So when you're running around, what Acrobat does for only 1 ability point, Acrobat is going to allow you to make some crazy animations. It's almost like Lurker, but they dive and he does all kinds of crazy stuff. So I think Acrobat for 1 ability point is a must. And that's how I fill out my roster. I go 2 edge threats, 3 bench press corners, and then Acrobat. That's where I'm at right now. If you guys want to change that a little bit, that's fine. I think if you go 2 bench press and then 2 acrobats, that's okay too, because I was doing that when I ran nickel, and I would play on either linebacker depending on what side of the ball, like where they came out. If they came out with bunch on the left, I wanted to play on the linebacker on the right. So if I had Simmons there, that's perfect. But if I had if they came out with bunch on the right and I wanted to play on the linebacker on the left, I don't have Simmons on the left side, so I would have to play on somebody else, and they don't have acrobat. That's where putting 2 acrobats is a plus. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Right now, I'm kind of just making Simmons my user every play. All right, so that's where I'm at as far as defense goes. That's where I think the best abilities are spent. Offensively, if you're running a mobile quarterback, Lamar or Vic, I think it's a must to have Escape Artist. I spoke on this earlier in the year. It's not as OP as it was before, but it gives you that quick first, like 2 to 3 steps, and it allows you to get out of there quick. So if you see no spy, you can really get to the second level as quick as possible. Add Escape Artist for 3 ability points. If you're using a mobile quarterback like Michael Vick or Lamar, like those are the only 2 that you should be using as far as mobile guys go. Escape Artist should be on there. All right, I don't have any other abilities besides that as far as my quarterback goes. If you're using Dan Marino, Hot Route Master and Set Feet Lead are amazing. Make sure you have those 2 equipped on Dan Marino. All right, now let's get into it. So if you're playing with a mobile quarterback, I want to talk to you guys about my favorite ability in the game, and it's going to be at the running back spot. You're going to see it right here on Reggie Bush. It's really one of 2. So either Backfield Master or Backfield Mismatch. All right, and it's just simple. So Master is both in one, and it only costs 1 ability point. So with your running back, what it does is it's gonna allow you to put a table route to him. You could put him on a angle route. You could put him on a little baby hitch, and you could put him on a, what's the last route they have? I forget what the last route is. The last route is not important. The two routes that you're going to be using is the Texas route, which is the angle route out the backfield, which is really good against man, and man is the meta right now, so that's a really good bonus to have that. And then the table route is really good as well against both man and zone. So that is a plus to have both of those. And also it improves catching from the backfield. So he runs his routes a little bit better, catches the ball better. It's a really good ability to have, and it only costs 1 on Reggie Bush. So if you don't have Reggie Bush, say you have Barry, say you have Bo, get backfield mismatch. It's 2 on Bo, but it allows him to run his routes better against linebackers who are most of the time going to be matched up against them. All right, so that's a must. If you're running trips tight end, you're running tight end sets where you need your tight end to get separation, you need them to run some specific routes to beat man. I feel like this right here, tight end apprentice, is a must. It costs 2. It gives you the 4 extra hot routes. It gives you the trail route, gives you the corner, the post, all that. All right, so tight end apprentice for me is a must right now because I'm running Michael Vick. If I had Dan Marino with hot route master, you get all that included already, so you don't need that. But since I don't have Dan, I'm running that. And then on Calico, I'm currently running outside apprentice. This gets him the skinny post, all right, for 2 ability points. So that's really the only thing I use it for. I have him all the way on the outside, and when they're running man and I put that skinny post out there, if he wins, he's gonna split the 2-man under. He's gonna beat the cornerback one-on-one. He's gonna do all those things with outside apprentice. His route running is really good. Make sure if you put outside apprentice on there, this is somebody fast like him, Cooks, like that. Those 2 guys are really good to have it on. Marvin Harrison would be nice to have it on him as well. So that's where I'm at as far as offense goes. The last but not least would be special teams. And you have to either put clutch kicker or focus kicker. I use Morton Anderson. And as you can see right here, I have clutch kicker activated, which means I can't get iced at the end of the game. I hate ice, and I can go ahead and avoid it. So it'll be nice when I get 2, so I can make it slow and I can avoid. I like that. So that's where I'm at as far as abilities go. Let me know what you guys think. What are the best abilities you guys have used? Type them below. If you don't agree with these, let me know why. Let me know why. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the sub button if you haven't. Turn your notifications on and hit the like. We're shooting for 1,000 likes. Appreciate the love and support like always. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning Madden live on my Twitch, twitch.tv/ProblemWright. We'll have some giveaways. I'm actually giving away these 2 cards right here, Reggie Bush and Michael Vick, plus 1,500 training, plus their power-ups. So come to the stream tomorrow morning, Madden live at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, and that's going to be on my Twitch channel. All right, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.